Sup everyone, it is I, the Goop, and it's been a long time since I did a video like this, and I decided I would do another video like this. It seems like maybe, possibly, we'll be getting here's what I think it is. Well, let's just talk about it first, and then I'll tell you what I think it is. Basically, there have been these patents that have been filed from Nintendo for a dual screen system. I don't think it's for a dual screen system. I think possibly it's an add-on for the Switch. I don't know if the next Switch is going to have out of the box dual screens. It wouldn't make any sense. However, I could see this being an add-on. I could see it being something that you purchase separately. Now, of course, it's also been brought up that the Switch 2 or this patent isn't having to do with anything having to do with the Switch 2, but it possibly could be to prevent people from making DS and 3DS clones, which is a little too late. It's already happening. Like there's already some devices out there coming out. Like it's too late for this kind of patent, really. There's nothing Nintendo can really do at this point. You can't prevent this. It's not going to happen. But so I guess I'll read this, I suppose. But the fervor for Nintendo's next console is reaching a peak right now. Where the rumors about, by the way, this is from Nintendo Wire. It's been on several different sites, really, but I figured I'd just read it from Nintendo Wire. Uh, with rumors about a new system will launch next year, succeeding the immensely popular Nintendo Switch, naturally fans have been turning to patents to get an idea of what could be in store. And recently, Nintendo delivered a boatload of fresh patents that have gotten people talking. Again, this might not have anything to do with the Switch 2. I don't know. But this one is what's getting everybody. And it's basically, and I can go here and actually take a deeper dive look at it. Um, a lot of it's in Japanese. I can't read Japanese, but this electronic device has and let's zoom in, has a front surface, a rear surface, and a top surface, a bottom surface, a first side surface, a second side surface, a first operations button, and a second operation button. A display is positioned on the front surface. The second surface is blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. It's basically a description. Here's what I think, especially since they're only showing this diagram to have one screen. Here's what I think it is. I think, this is my theory, the next Switch will have an optional screen that you can buy separately and attach to the top. You can switch it to a dual screen mode. That'll be the new Switch mode that they have. Like if they're keeping with the whole Switch idea, then they're going to give you something else to switch to. I really don't think they're going to package the secondary screen in with the device, but I'm fairly certain that this is going to be an add-on that you attach to it for dual screen on the go games. I have a theory that the next Switch is going to have some sort of wireless connection to television. The dock will be something you can either place the new Switch in or just wirelessly connect to, giving you secondary screen. Aha! See, now we're talking. This is basically the Wii U 2.0, like the Switch. Everybody was like, the Switch is Wii U 2.0. No, this is the Wii U 2.0. Dual screen functionality returns. Now, I'm not saying that's for certain. I'm not saying that's for sure. I'm not. This is speculation. We people like to do that, don't we? Don't we like speculating, talking about these things? So a lot of this stuff I don't fully understand. A lot of this is, what is that word? There's a word I'm looking for here, but I can't remember it. Oh well, moving on. Repetitive. Like there's a lot of stuff they talk about. It's all just descriptions, basically, of the device. Um, but I think we're more interested, well, I'm more interested in pictures. So I want to look at more diagrams. There's got to be more diagrams. Looking, looking, looking. Am I recording? Please tell me I am recording. Good, 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 good. Uh, oh, there's a lot going on here. What the hell in Keller? You've got to get more screenshots than this. I'm probably going to clip this out of the video. I don't know. Come on. It's all here, and I'll probably link to this PDF. Ah, here we go. So we start looking at the figure. This is where it gets interesting. This is very interesting. Look at this. And we go down a bit. Surface, figure 2, control methods. And this is like what's underneath it. This looks like it maybe attaches to the top of the switch. Like here's the switch, here's these little things on top, and it attaches. Kind of like how there's the brackets on the side of the current switch that you slide the controllers on. Well, this looks like there's stuff on the top of the screen that you attaches with buttons and whatnot. That's what it appears to be. I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. I'm speculating. I didn't want to read through a lot of stuff. This is interesting. Taking a look at this stuff. The patents are I love looking at the pictures for patents. It's really fun to speculate based on what we're seeing. But as we move forward, we'll find there will be these screenshots of a secondary screen attached to the current screen. Now, of course, this is just a patent. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. I don't know. Supposedly, this next year, we will see the new Switch. We will see the announcement of the new Switch. Or the new device, whatever it ends up being called. Here we go. See, there's a secondary screen that places down over top of it and connects. Hmm. I don't think it clams over though. I think it literally just attaches, and it's vertical. Having looked at all this, or maybe not, maybe not, maybe it does kind of go. I don't know, but it is interesting nonetheless to look at. So here's my theories. I kind of glossed over them just a bit here. What I think this is a optional purchasable screen. Doesn't come in the box that you can attach to it. But on the other hand, I believe that you will be able to wirelessly connect to your television for dual screen games. That is what I think is happening. Now, there is that possibility that the screen will come in the box too, and you can either use the television screen and the Switch wirelessly, or the next Switch, the Switch 2, or you can possibly you will also have the secondary screen in the box when you're not at home, and you can, instead of using your television as the secondary screen, you will literally have a secondary screen. I believe that is very much a possibility. Now, of course, this could mean jack shit. It might not even come to fruition in any capacity. It might not even exist in the final products of anything. We don't know. They're always filing patents, right? And of course, there's what these folks have to say. The other patents are less interesting. A heat exhaust unit, what appears to be faceplate customization. That would be interesting. I would actually like that quite a bit. Customizations are nice with your devices. And a renewal of the Joy-Con patent. Of course, I hope they're fixing their Joy-Cons with the analog stick drift. That is getting ridiculous. There was a patent about them patenting basically their own version of Hall effects the Hall effects joysticks, or analog sticks. Here's the thing about that. I believe that they're trying to figure out their own way of doing it. That way they don't have to pay somebody for the patent. They don't have to pay another company or anything. Nintendo's bad about doing that bullshit. They don't want to have to pay anybody else, so they figure out their own way of doing it. They realize that it's a problem. So again, I don't really know. I know that there's often times where a patent pops up and it means jack squat. It never sees the light of day. It never ends up being anything. It never ends up really mattering. It just doesn't matter at all, and it we see nothing. We see nothing. But there are the occasions where, I mean, let's look at what the Switch was with before or Yeah, before the Switch came out, the early look at the Switch was this weird oval shaped thing with a screen and the buttons on the screen, and it was so weird looking in the patent, and it ended up being very different with what the Switch actually came out, turned out to be. But it is really cool to think about. I do wonder about the price tag for this thing. And that would also explain why they are sticking with the LCDs and why they're not going back to the OLED. If they're having to include another freaking screen in the box that you can optionally connect with it, they're going to want to keep that pricing down pretty low. Again, I don't know. If I was running Nintendo, I would sell shit at a loss and get it back with software. Because if you can sell something for a decent price that everybody is clamoring to get and will buy up, you're going to make the money back software wise. And I would really like to think that Nintendo understands this, but we'll see. We'll see. But that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm really trying to get up to 1,000 subscriptions here. I really want to do this more. I really want to enjoy this more. So please, please do that. I want to go back to making more videos. You're going to see more videos. This is what I want to do. I need something to talk about that interests me, that piques my interest, and makes me want to discuss it. Why is my camera so foggy? There we go, less foggy. Oh, I forgot to change out the, yeah, anyhow. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. I'm out.